Well, a 45-year-old Nebraska woman had what seemed like a dream come true: unlimited free gasoline. This, if you've seen Mad Max, this is the future.
Right.
The Road Warrior.
That's right.
Gasoline.
Yeah.
With more than gold. With more than money.
Probably true one of these days.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's another movie I'm never going to like.
Which one?
Mad Max.
Max.
All that
That's
kind of I don't like any of that stuff. People keep trying to tell me how great Dune 2 is. I'm like, I'm never going to
Well,
like
they're completely different.
Are they?
100% different.
Yeah.
What's Dune?
Dune is just like a series of science fiction novels about faraway planets.
Okay. Planet.
Planets and dystopia and future. I'm not into. I'm not into that.
Fantasy.
He wants Naked Girl.
I didn't like that. I'm not into
Naked Girl, good.
fantasy. I don't know how anybody can like that, but I mean, I'm in the minority, I guess. Her performance is fantastic. I totally agree with her winning. And I see where people would say that's a really well-made movie. I mean, everything about it is incredibly well acted. The story, I can't
Well, the part I didn't get, I mean, I understand the Frankenstein part of it and the doctor part of it and all that. But when they would do outside shots and how there were like blimps and gondolas carrying people through, it was very
strange.
It was much more fantasy than you thought you were going to get.
Yeah. And I don't like that whole, they put a goat's brain in this guy's head, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, what was that?
I've had it.
It was a pig chicken. Was there a chicken pig?
Oh yeah, there's a pig chicken and like a dog bear and stuff like that. Well, he's like a Dr. Frankenstein. This is the movie Poor Things, and so he puts together things like a pig and a chicken and lets them, it's like half chicken, half pig. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, guys, I'm out. I just don't like that kind of thing at all. And then poor Emma Stone, they put a baby's brain in her head.
Her baby's
brain in her head. But it was interesting. I mean, unique for sure. I never seen anything quite like it. But I don't like that kind of stuff.
No, you're forced to watch.
I mean, I was forced because I took the pledge. I'm going to watch all these movies.
There is no pledge.
It was a self-imposed. I'm watching this. My wife said we're not doing this again. I said I might next year. I might have to do it again next year.
She has to do it with you though, does she? You make her do it with you?
No, I didn't make her do it. She said let's do it together. I said okay.
All right.
Next year she won't.
She watched the Oscars last night?
No.
Oh.
No, we didn't stay up.
What was her favorite movie of the year, or of the ones you watched?
Same as me. She liked American Fiction, and she liked Anatomy of a Fall. To me, they were phenomenal, and I also like The Holdovers a lot. But those two are the ones, to me, that are the best. American Fiction is fantastic. It's
a great movie.
An incredible story. I mean, really, really well done. You see that?
No, I need to see that.
I think you'd really like that.
And I want to see the German one, the outside the. I know it's dark.
It's terrible.
But I still want to
watch
it.
Zone of Interest.
Zone of Interest, yeah.
I can't even hang with it. It's awful. And it's not because it's dark. It's boring. It just bores you to tears.
Really?
I mean, it's awful. It's like watching a room where nothing happens with screams in the background. I mean, it's just, there is nothing that happens in the movie.
I think they're trying to get you to feel that.
Well, they are.
That's what their life was like.
They are. Yeah, they are. But I mean, I get it. But after about 15 minutes, you're just like, okay, I can't take much more of this.
It's kind of like Schindler's List. If you were watching it and fell asleep, you'd be chastised.
Big time.
We've got somebody sleeping in Zone of Interest.
Big time.
Or made out during it.
Yeah. Somebody. Yeah. If you fall asleep or make out during Schindler's List or Zone of Interest,
you're an animal.
You're in trouble. Yeah, you can't do that. Anyhow, back to this story.
So a woman named Dawn Thompson, she lives in Lincoln. She's facing theft charges in an amount over $5,000. In fact, it's closer to $30,000. Authorities say the Pump and Pantry gas station chain offers a rewards card, like a lot of gas stations do. Give you discounts if you're a regular customer. And, excuse me, their fuel pumps got a software update back in November of 2022. However, and I don't know who discovered this or how, the update was exploitable. If you swiped a card, this one particular card that Dawn had twice, it automatically switched the gas pump into demo mode, which meant basically pump all the gas you want and never pay.
Wow.
And she figured this out.
She did. Now, she may have gotten away with it longer. You know, there are cameras at every gas station nowadays, and eventually they're going to figure out our sales aren't matching what's going out of the gas tanks, here at the station. But she also started selling her card. She'd rent your card.
Oh, that's where she got greedy.
I had the card, and she'd rent it to you, Kelly, for a couple $100.
Oh,
but you get $500 worth of gasoline, so it's win-win.
Yeah,
short term.
Greedy.
You know what? I really believe if she'd kept it to
herself,
$50 to $100 a month, I bet it would have never ended.
Free fill up every couple of weeks.
Because I bet there's probably some give and take on spillage,
shrinkage in the gas world.
In the gas world. So I bet if she had kept it to every other tank or something,
she fills up every other tank.
But they notice when you're doing hundreds of dollars or don't add up.
Well, how much did she get away with?
Close to 30.
30,000 over what period of time? Took a while.
It took about 7 months.
7 months and $30,000, and they just now noticed.
They just caught it. Yeah, so that's why I'm
saying.
You're
right.
You know how they caught it?
You're right. How did they catch it?
They updated the software. The new software fixed the glitch, so every time she tried to get her magic card to work, it wasn't magic anymore.
But how did that make them catch her? Didn't she just have to start paying? Or did they go back, look back?
It's a good question. I don't know how they caught her after that.
And did she do anything wrong?
I think that's probably tantamount to stealing.
It's not tantamount. It is. I mean, she wasn't paying for any of the gas.
I wanted to break it easy to Kelly. But...
All right, fine. You go to a Coke machine, okay?
Okay.
You press the button that says Coke before you put your money, and it comes out.
Does it come out?
Let's just say one can comes. Okay. Let's say you actually lean on it. You lean on the Coke machine, and the Coke comes out. Free Coke. You walk away, right? Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next day, go back, push it again. Free Coke. You're the only one that realizes you don't have to put any money into this Coke machine. So every day you go by, you hit the button on the Coke machine.
And go tell your friends that you work with.
Well, she went too far there. She went to, let's say you just keep it to yourself. Once a day, you go get a free Coke. Are you stealing Coke?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you're going to put it like that.
Well,
all right,
you asked the question.
You say you're stealing Coke. You're stealing
you
Coke.
have money in your hand, but you're not paying the money.
You're not paying the money. It says clearly on there 50 cents. Or do you say, I don't know how these machines work. I don't know. I
am a simple man.
I scanned my card twice. It goes free. I don't know. I thought maybe you're giving me a deal because I'm Darlene. I don't know.
Do you have to have the card on some of these places? I know I go one place and I get it from the grocery points that you go and you put your phone number in, which makes it even easier. You can give your number out to whoever to get your discount. But do you have to have some of these? You have to have the card to swipe at the, because I don't have any of that.
I don't know because I know several gas station chains have their own cards too. In addition to,
do they?
Yeah, like BP, they have their own card,
right? Like a credit card, or is it a?
It's like a rewards card.
Well, that's what you do at Harris Teeter.
Yeah,
that's me too. But mine's on my phone. But you have to have that, or it won't.
We have to have you can put your phone number in.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah, there's a little instruction thing there.
My rewards card is on my phone, so I just scan it, and it gives me like 3 cents off the gas.
Yeah,
when I go there.
Sometimes more.
Yeah, it depends on how much you've been shopping at Harris Teeter.
That's right.
If you shop a lot at Harris Teeter, it'll give you like 10 cents off. Pretty good deal, pretty good idea.
But there are some places that have a card that's a rewards card.
Like I'm pretty sure Citgo has one.
Yes,
or Exxon.
and
I know BP does.
Well, you all think it's stealing. I guess we'll just
disagree.
Disagree.
Okay.
I think it's 6 1, half dozen the other. We don't know. Half people be on my side. I don't know that it's stealing.
How long did you get away with something like that?
Well, the Chick-Fil-A card.
Oh, that's right.
Was that stealing?
Yeah. Yes.
Was it stealing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think it was.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
No,
All right. Okay.
Hung jury.
Now,
as someone who worked in food service,
okay,
it is their job to get said coupon.
Thank you. And could I extrapolate that to? It is the Coke machine's technician's job to make sure that it has to take money, and it's the gas station's job to recognize that this card doesn't work, this software is not updated. Could we say that? What happened to me at Chick-fil-A, if you don't know the story, is one time many years ago, and before it was even like, it wasn't digital or anything then, I had a card for a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. So I go through, I got my normal order. Chick-fil-A sandwich, nuggets.
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Chick-fil-A sandwich. Okay, so I get 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Back then you were eating the chicken salad.
That's what I got. I got a Chick-fil-A sandwich, chicken salad, and a Diet Coke.
On multigrain bread.
Every day. Because I wanted to be healthy. So I got that, and I went, the very first time I did, I said, I've got a coupon for a free sandwich. They're like, okay. They ring it up. It's $3 instead of $8. So I go through. I get there. They forget to ask for it. I didn't even realize it. I roll on through, like, oh my gosh, they didn't ask for the card. So each time then from that, for probably 6 months, I said at the window, I've got a free coupon for a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. They say, okay, it's $3 and something. I come around. They don't ask for it. It's sitting there next to me in the seat as finally a manager says, "Oh, you had a card." I said, "Oh, yeah, I did. I gave it to him." That was it.
Pretty torn and frayed, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
How long's it been in your pocket, sir?
Now, is that stealing?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
I don't know. I lean with you.
What? Thank you.
Well,
You
because
proffered a deal that did not come through on your end.
But I said every time, I've got this card. I've got this card.
in my early 20s, of course, I managed Papa John's pizzas.
Yes.
And I remember a time where there was a customer who constantly said they had a buy one, get one free coupon.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that I knew the name, but he'd always like slip in on purpose.
Yeah.
And I think when the manager wasn't around and get his pizzas and go without giving the coupon.
Right.
Finally, I got him one day and I was like, I need that coupon.
Oh, really?
And he didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't have it.
Gotcha.
You busted him.
Mm-hmm.
And did you make him pay full price?
No, I gave it to him. I said, but hey, you got to have the coupon. I never saw him again.
Right.
But I felt like it was our fault because
Yeah.
it was the person checking the person out, not getting that coupon.
Well, maybe it's their fault, but it's also stealing. You know, it's like if somebody leaves their car running in a convenience store parking lot and I steal it, it's partly their fault, but I did steal the car.
Well, and you know, I have a problem when somebody says my car got broken into,
right?
But they left it unlocked.
Oh, unlocked and with the keys inside.
Oh, I never locked my car. Well, it didn't get broken into. They opened a door.
But
it's still breaking in. I know.
It's still stealing, you know.
What about when somebody gives you 40 Chick-Fil-A gift cards and you keep them to yourself and you're supposed to dispense them to other family members and workers?
Is that stealing?
Yes. In that case.
Unbelievable.
Well, who would do that?
My God. Exactly. What kind of person?
That's maybe your most devious act.
Something like that.